welcome to the historic Olympic Stadium, about to get a facelift.
Succession in the Copa Italia, but this Roma club do not fear Internazionale, the champions of Italy. Remember, they spanked them just a few weeks ago, this Roma side.
Doni in goal, Panucci, Ferrari, Meshes and Chivu. De Rossi will be in the midfield. Isaro, Tadai, Mancini, with Perotta and Totti pushing more towards the attack for Luciano Spalletti. And again, it's kind of that 7 or 6 man midfield. Not exactly sure where the attack will come. Mancini, meanwhile, did well this year. Toldo, Maicon, Cordova, Materazzi and Maxwell in charge of the defense. Stankovic, Dacor, Zanetti and Figo. Recoba is in the starting lineup here today, and it'll be interesting to find out if he gets a chance to shine. Mentioned earlier, these two teams very familiar with each other. Inter Milan, the secretariat of this Serie A season, but it was Roma that made them wait to cross the finish line with the only loss at home. So for Roma, a chance to prove that that was not a fluke. However, a little unusual in cup finals, Ray. This is a two-legged affair, and a lot of times it's hard for a team that realizes there's another 90 minutes plus waiting next week, but Roma has to take it to Inter Milan. This is the leg they need to come away with victory.
Well, he's lightning bolts. Adriano saying his Hail Marys here before he starts his war games.
And we are underway. Inter Milan, the Serie A champions, looking to add a cup to its line here today. Ball quickly down the line from the home side, deflected in front to Dai. Blast through the middle, and it's just under Totti's feet.
The Totti it was that started it, dropping back to the midfield to prompt that one. Tadai, a bootlace away from opening the score in the first 30 seconds.
Mancini to the middle, but it's cleared to midfield. Again, 3-1 just 2 weeks ago to delay the title. And Roma looking good. Totti with the goal! 53 seconds in!
We said it would be a Chinese firecracker. Well, it's been lit, and it goes crackerjack wild. Totti opens the score in descent. The Romanistas absolutely delirious. Spalletti's probably the coolest man in here. What a start! Very lax defending, it's got to be said, by Inter Milan. He warned them they were coming thick and fast in the first 20 seconds. And then here they come again. Pull back, beautifully controlled, spank, close down to the ground. Toldo's got no chance right from the kickoff. Not to take his regular position up front as the real point man, but dropping off and allowing Tadai to lead the lane.
Ball blasted back post. Oh, it's again! The ball deflected. Meshes with the volley, and I think it might have been Totti again. Let's take a look. But Toldo's beaten twice in the first 5 minutes.
He's got no chance at this. It's absolutely rattled home.
They're going to put Meshes, but he had the volley, and it was deflected. Let's take a look. It's De Rossi with the goal.
He gets a touch. Is it going in? It's certainly not. Mexes' hammer blow is just driving wide, and De Rossi answers everybody around the peninsula. Were just staggered by the type of pace and fizz Spalletti's team played with. Look, he's in again.
In! Goal number 3!
There's that pace, there's that fizzle, and there's a man that is delirious. Perotta it is that angles this under poor Toldo again. Oh.
Mentioned Chivu likes to push up, and he did that time, and Inter did not have the answer, and Roberto Mancini has had better days at the office.
Perotta's pace, release of the ball here, right into him, angles it perfectly. Chivu supplies it, perfection, finish, red carpet pass. The coach just cannot believe it. Astonishing 3-0 scoreline, Phil, and we've said it could have been a couple more. Inter are just frozen in suspended animation here.
Here's Totti fighting through, does it again, but a hard tackle knocks it wide. Maxwell and Materazzi are scrambling on this flank, and they're not going to get there. Drought, but again, Giuseppe Meazza could be a different story. 18th minute, it's 3-0, and here's Tadai again.
Oh, look
Soft
at this
chip for Mancini.
They're just standing off them. They're just watching Inter Milan. And there's no urgency. He cannot believe it. This is astonishing.
Maicon, forward for Figo, poor pass.
Oh, yeah.
It's returned for Crespo. The flag up, or is Inter back in? Mancini says that's the way you do it. And a goal for Hernan Crespo, and it's a 2-goal margin.
Well, it's a goal fest here, and he's down the throat. That's his ambassador. It's a poor back pass. He gets Crespo off to the races. It's a...
Launched in front. Loose. It's there for 4. Mancini makes no mistake from 10 yards out.
It's Totti again, who was at the start of this, prompting it from that deeper, wider position. It's a wonderful tactical move by Spalletti, who's pulled his diamond boy out wide and out deep. He's at the start of this, and it's down that side again. They are attacking Materazzi like they're going out of style here. This is wonderful fashion football. A lovely steered ball in. This is till the moon goes to sleep.
Pizarro there, De Rossi as well.
This is all Totti.
Straight on, and that should be a yellow card. That has to be. Let's see what happens now.
Take 2.
Totti, just misses wide of the left post.
Great technique, lifts off it.
In, and Mesias out, so Cassetti will join Ferrari along the back line, or Adriano back, takes the long blast, and Donny caught by surprise.
I think everybody was. This is a good save. A give and take, lovely, lovely football, give and go by Pizarro.
Fourth corner.
Colombian doing enough to deny this man.
Ball blasted in. Header! Well, there's Pizarro. Or is it Cassetti? The 7-7.
Pizarro punishes Cordoba, victimizing him with a perfectly delivered, sweet as a nut corner onto the big bunce of Cassetti. And it's a cracking punching header. Well met. Ooh, it's not Cassetti, I don't think.
It's Panucci, it looked like.
Pizarro,
yep. Panucci.
Cassetti wanted it. Panucci gets in ahead of him. He provided that wonderful goal for Mancini. And now the provider turns the executioner 5-1.
So second off of a corner kick. Beautiful service from Pizarro. I just said we wanted to see more from him. He wins the corner.
Well, it was that lovely give and go as well, Phil, wasn't it? Inside the box from Pizarro that set that little bit of tangle and that bit of argy-bargy with Cordoba, who got victimized by the referee. Remember, Cordoba was crying that his shirt was getting pulled back. Good ball!
Crespo! Just like that!
From Patrick Vieira, he said he's going to be a difference maker. As Patrick arrived on the stage too late. Well, he didn't arrive too late with this one. It's a beautiful ball delivered for Hernan Crespo, who could not miss this one. It's perfection from Big Patrick. Look at that beautiful ball. Just needs to arrow it down again and makes him 2 goals. And I beg your pardon, I don't think that is Vieira. I think it was Maicon. Lovely attack down that side. A hell of a ball.
Mancini.
If indeed they can pull back his team in the second leg.
rather than the stadium wearing his name. Nice switch to Totti against Materazzi. Oh, and what a stop by Toldo.
That would have been one of his favourite goals of all time, let me tell you. He picks this one up.
She clears. 70th minute, winding to a close on the give and go. Vieira gave up after he passed it and had to try and find the start switch again and could not do so. A little bit of help, and again Doni with the gloves can't quite tie the laces, so De Rossi does it for him. The footsteps and got rid of it quickly. Here's Tadai for Perrotta.
Oh, he's in.
Tadai gets it back. Mancini takes it and misses by inches.
Great play by Tadai. Lovely wriggling football by the Brazilian.
Good chance here. Panucci.
His first touch by Aquilani.
Chested
and again,
up, biked into the middle. Top of the box for Totti. That would have been the goal of the year.
superlative by Aquilani. What a lovely first touch to start this move. He gets it returned into his chest. Performs the acrobatics over his head. Need to get this game back to levels in Milan, but it'll take a hell of an effort.
Recoba! Doni with a superhuman effort. Blasted, Toldo back, can't stop it, and the follow through from Panucci, the magic six, and Roma stretches it to 4.
How it's a blast, I believe, by Totti. Too hot to handle by the keeper. You can say it's dodgy goalkeeping because he should have punched that away with a lot more venom, and it drops invitingly to Panucci. Gift from the heaven there. Well, a gift from Toldo. Swerves a little bit, but he lays it right out in front of Panucci.
It looked as though Toldo thought if he would have closed his fists and punched it, he would have missed it. The ball was swerving that much. But this is a gift.
No question. It's exactly what he wanted. Aye, aye.
Fun team to watch, isn't it? We talked earlier about Tadai, but start to finish, Panucci might be the man of the match. Blasts up and over, and that might be the ticket out of Inter Milan. Materazzi saying he got pushed. He could have gotten launched in the air and he still wouldn't have gotten to the end of that Recoba free kick. Six to 2. And it is over. Panucci putting a capper on a thriller for Roma.